Hey guys, welcome back to the garage. Last video I said that the next video we'd be looking at the painted engine bay, but it's not back yet, so I'm going to tackle a couple things today. First off is this intake manifold. I've already bee-blasted this half of it, and I'm going to be polishing it and port matching it. I've already kind of began to just polish the runners here. And on this side of things, I've marked out where I'm going to be port matching. So that's the intake. Right here we have the header, and last video I said I'm going to paint it. This video I'm going to do that. It's not going to be black anymore. I'm going to do kind of a ceramic coated paint. The end of it's really rough looking. I got this header secondhand off Craigslist, and it's never really sealed well. So I'm going to try to flatten that out. And I may try to weld these valleys in, try to smooth that out, but I don't know how well that's gonna work. Long story short, I'm gonna get this thing cleaned up. So here's what the welding looks like so far. Those are the two I have done. This is what they used to look like. Yes, I'm still filming this video. So I got the header all painted. I guess we're supposed to bake these on, but I'm gonna just go ahead and leave it as is. Here's what the last two ports came out like when I welded it. Last two looked quite a bit better than the first two. The first two might be a little rough, but I think overall it'll be a smoother flow. So I'm working on the intake now. As you can see, I've kind of outlined with the marker where I'm going to be porting it at to match it to where the gasket lays. And I've started here on cylinder 1. So I am porting with a Dremel and porting bits. Then I'm going to be polishing with the drill, and hopefully I can make it look good. So here's what things are looking like after the first two. I don't know, they don't look too bad. Definitely going to be an improvement over the stock setup. Alright, good news. I thought maybe I'd try to grind down the welds on the header that I made to cover up that lip from the tube, and it helped a little bit. So I got that more smoothened out, especially on the first two cylinders that were kind of rough. So that intake's ported now. I'm gonna go ahead and get it washed, and then we can get it painted. So when I got done porting the intake, I realized that there's still a lot of grease left in there, and that was kind of holding on to a lot of the metal bits from where I ported it, and probably a lot of the bead blast. And obviously when I get the motor back, I don't want that to just destroy the inside of the motor. So I went and got some cleaner, and I'll show you how it's working. So I've been spraying this foam degreaser inside all the runners and just kind of letting it drain out here. As you can see, it's pretty dirty still on the inside after cleaning it and bead blasting it and sanding it. So I'm probably going to be spraying this for a while. KA24DE Root Beer Float. So after all that cleaning, got the intake taped up, and I'm going to show you what it looks like now. Here's one side of it all freshly painted. And here's the other side, in the process of being painted. Alright, so to make myself feel better about the way this build's going, I'm going to put one thing together, and that's the EGR block off plate. So I'm going to try this YouTube magic. I don't know how it works, but here's the top of the intake all painted. I'm gonna do a little teaser with the fuel rail on it to see how it's looking, how it's coming together. If anyone else out there has a KA and they're looking at their idle air control valve, when I put this one together, I kind of broke this nut that goes right here, and I was looking online and couldn't find one to replace it, so I actually just printed them. I printed the replacement, so that's what's held in there with epoxy. If you're like me and don't want to spend 125 bucks for a new idle air control valve, go ahead and hit me up, and I'll send you one of these. All right, I'm gonna end the video there. Thanks for watching. Hopefully next time you see a lot more progress.